Today I want to tell you a secret that will help you if you are still struggling on building the habit to practice your singing. My name is Orgelina, I'm a vocal coach and I specialize on teaching adults how to sing contemporary music the functional and healthy way. I've actually been reading this book, Atomic Habits. I know everybody has read it, but I hadn't. So I'm reading it now. I really like it. It has a lot of useful tips for building habits and breaking old habits. And if you haven't read it, then I recommend it. Today I want to share with you just a tiny thing from the book, but it's full of stuff. The reason why I wanted to share this with you is because through my years of teaching, I have observed that most of my students really struggle to practice. So, they start their lessons when they are super motivated. They tell me that their dreams is to sing, and then they will come to a weekly lesson and they don't practice anything between the lessons. They just can't find motivation, or of course there is always the excuse of no time and no this and no that, but let's be real, they are just excuses. It's a real shame, because if you come to the lesson, you're going to make some progress, but the majority of the progress is when you take the guidance that you get in the lessons and then you go practice it in your home. And then you come back to the next lesson with a lot of questions and a lot of discoveries. That's how it works. If you don't practice, you don't really get better. Right? It's called the 2-minute rule, and I'm going to read a little bit. So it says, when you start a new habit, it should take less than 2 minutes to do so. You'll find that nearly any habit can be scaled down into a 2-minute version. And then it gives some examples. Read before bed each night becomes read one page. Do 30 minutes of yoga becomes take out my yoga mat. Study for class becomes open my notes. Fold the laundry becomes fold one pair of socks. Run 3 miles becomes tie my running shoes. The idea is to make your habits as easy as possible to start. Anyone can meditate for 1 minute, read one page, or put one item of clothing away. The idea behind it is not that you only practice for 1 minute the rest of your life or 2 minutes. So the idea with this is that when you are, struggling to build a habit, the goal is not to practice for 30 minutes. The goal is to build the habit. And if 30 minutes feels like impossible, or is something that you can only do like once and then you just procrastinate for the rest of the week, then it's not going to lead you anywhere. So the idea with this is that you find what is the minimum that you can do, even if it takes just 2 minutes, that you can commit to every day. So what can you do in 2 minutes? Maybe it's one breathing exercise that takes 2 minutes, or maybe you recorded an audio of a scale that you like and you sing along with it, or maybe practice singing along a song for 2 minutes. Whatever it is, the important thing is that it's going to build a habit. And of course, the idea with this is that if you follow it, when those 2 minutes becomes a habit that you just do, because it's a habit, then you naturally will feel like doing more. But here's the trick. Make sure that when you are doing these 2 minutes, it's not passive learning. So if you are singing in the car, it doesn't count because you are just focused on other things, really. If you are like watching a YouTube video about singing like this one, it doesn't count. That is all passive learning. It has to be you engaging you into the practice of singing. I hope that was helpful for you. If you would like to, let me know what ideas do you have of what could you do in 2 minutes to practice singing. If you like this video, please press like and subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you next time.